And welcome back to Valorant.com. I'm Linus. I'm joined here by Fuzzy. And we're here to witness Team Entropy versus Team Slugshow.
Perhaps the most important game of the season.
Yes, indeed. Team Entropy looking to pick up their first win of the group stage of the season. And Team Slugshow already making playoffs, already third seed.
Team Slugshow looking to not give Team Entropy their first win of the season.
Exactly. Also looking to get some valuable scrim time, as I know for a fact this team never plays outside of the officials. So hopefully we can see a good game. EP, they have nothing to lose, so no stress on their shoulders to play this game. TS, nothing to lose either. So it should be no trolling, completely serious, locked-in match of Valorant.
That's exactly what I expect too. I mean, we saw how SPG versus Baka went. That was taken extremely seriously by all parties involved. So I expect nothing different in this one.
With completely fair subs.
With extremely reasonable subs that definitely people other than Thighs approved. And we didn't just show up and we're like, oh, that's James, I guess. That was a good one.
Oh, yeah. But looks like for today, we'll be playing with the full 5 of each team. Obviously, Team Entropy, they have their new 5th now. Latin Yao, played with them a couple times already. And TS, actually, the entire 5 players are in the lobby today, which is crazy.
I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, me neither. And we're already into Lotus. Agent select here.
There definitely are some agents that are being selected, I would say.
I like the deadlock from Dino. Dino was just saying earlier in the Plat chat Discord that they were enjoying deadlock because they didn't have to think about the util. They could just put their stun down and it would just hit players as they pass it.
You know, that can be a real buff to certain players. Not honestly, I think I'm a bit on this side as well. You know, I like to play chamber. I just put down the thing and shoot gun. But you know, so some players thrive in the more cerebral RTS Astra world, and others like to put thing down, forget about it, and then click heads.
I am glad to see the double senti, though. I'm not a huge fan of the solo deadlock on a 3-site map. Easy to time the util if it's not being watched with actual eyes. So, but I do like the double senti because it is a 3-site map. So, you know, Sentinels, different sites can lock down a lot of the map and deny a lot of space from the attackers.
If I'm not mistaken, Team Slugshow is running the same comp that they did against a certain actual Valorant intelligence team recently. Perhaps Linus, you could provide some insight on what it's like to play against this comp.
The TS comp?
Yeah.
Is this what they ran?
I think so.
I don't remember this game. I was asleep. I'm not gonna lie, I was asleep during this game. Despite being in the server. So, I mean, just go look at the stats. 2-14, I think, on this map specifically. So, we'll just leave it at that. This comp apparently works against some teams. And now, if Entropy is as asleep as Navi were, then TS should have an easy time of it. But I'm thinking...
Well, unfortunately, the shortening of their name is EP. So, you know, that may not bode well for them.
Yeah.
I'm going to call out Riot Games again. This is the second time I've loaded into a map that is neither Fracture nor Haven, and it says Fracture on the text and is a picture of Haven. I do appear to have arrived in Lotus, so you know that's promising. But
is this foreshadowing of the next map pool, perhaps?
Next map pool, Fracture is coming in for Haven.
Immediately back in, crazy. Have we ever had it Fracture twice in a year?
I don't know if we've ever had Fracture for more than 3 months.
Yeah.
Actually, I think 2023 it was there for a while, but anyways, TS looking to start this A main fight with the "you are not allowed to move" combo. Looks like Lore.
I thought they were gonna do double C's, but it
I
looks like
really
actually
thought
a
Lore
haunt.
was about to throw the C's, but it looks like they're going for the haunt and the Gravnet instead of the. I mean, the Gravnet and C's would be Aura, honestly, but we'll
This is
see.
a good read. I mean, this is where the the A site is preferable, especially on the pistols for whatever reason. And Yuto fully in, but it's waited out by EP. Smart enough to know. But it's a nice insert. Dino. In rubble. Time it with the wall, but now kind of out in the open. Going to throw that wall forward, but now instant dome by Robo.
I think all of Entropy are already past that.
Going out. Shadows traveling.
That's just a late lurk of the Vise, but numbers advantage.
You do have the two top players of TS left alive, so if there's anyone you trust to win a 2v5, it would be these two, but it is a tall ask in the pistol round.
Oh, and straight goes down to Apple, and AV's 1 HP. 4 players living from that first round. Goes away VP.
Yeah, straightened AV able to find 1 kill collectively, not quite enough to win the round. Team Entropy seemed to read that some sort of A aggression might be coming early. I mean, that is fairly typical of Lotus, so not unreasonable to wait out that nade combo, but good to see that they're aware of potential util combos that could be coming at them.
Once again, it's a fight, but this time showing presence forward.
All good.
Let's get
Didn't want to see that.
I mean, just better weapons on the side of Team Entropy. Blitz making solid use of that Bulldog.
Dog not clearing straight, but the Boombot will.
Bullets at a Headhunter. The only player with light shield, so
Last player standing.
a lot of pressure on Straight to get something done here, but not even one, as that's a flawless second round.
Yeah, I mean, perfect start to the map for Team Entropy. You know, I've had some issues getting off the starting block in, well, really all of their games so far, but this is the start that you want to see if you're an EP fan.
Yeah, I mean,
Also good to see Blitz getting off to a hot start. I know they're supposed to be one of the top performers for the team and haven't always shown up to the games, but seeing them get started quickly is a really good sign for Team Entropy.
yeah, we definitely see some fantastic peaks from Blitz. On random timing there from Paul. Maybe not so random. But it finds value.
Just going in circles.
The wall
Straight
is
opens
there.
up the door and gets the first pick onto Apple, though.
Very nice timing. Able to get out with his life. Ooh, what a unsuspected peek there from Solar Core. Puts him at even numbers now.
And Blitz has already worked their way all the way up through stairs on A. Not sure if the plan is to pinch on Lore here or something else entirely, but
Real info towards the A site, but it is Lord just alone.
is AV going to expect Blitz's position here? No.
Oh, I think. Yeah, this, regardless, Blitz is better on the angle.
30 seconds left.
Lore's
still
Lore hasn't been
here.
cleared yet.
Finally.
Lore has been cleared with bullets.
That's 2 for Solar Core with the Spectre.
Goat Paul does manage to find Solar Core.
Regen shield in play too, so Paul's gonna have a decent amount of HP to work with, but it doesn't matter when Latin now it's just taking your head off.
Ooh.
Dino as well. Bonus round converted for Team Entropy.
Nice shots coming out from the bronze player of Team Entropy, and they are able to convert their bonus. Solar Core off to a super strong start for them. Blitz also getting a critical pick onto AV to prevent Team Slugshow from being able to entry their way back into the A site.
That works.
And Team Slugshow are down onto the low buy here. Straight 2 off of the tour de force, so could work up to a bit of higher weaponry here, but overall, weapon advantage strongly in favor of Team Entropy.
Let's see. Bullets exchanged in mid, and
Ooh,
ball's gonna be pushed off the angle. Let's trades out on rubble. Or gets the second pick rather. This time was a free A site, but Dino's gonna be here fairly quickly. Taken, and I like this position from Blitz.
yeah, Paul on such low HP. Unlikely to be able to find anything through that, but we'll find out. Blitz maybe even taking the initiative to walk through this door themselves.
3 down.
Cleaned it up to third on the round into Paul.
Able to get that smoke down, but the rest of the players for
remaining.
TS just not going to be there in time to make use of it. It's left down to Dino with only a ghost in drop.
Ah, now that was a work of art.
Solikor collects the last kill. A strong start here in Lotus.
Yeah, flawless anti-eco, you know. Maybe you wouldn't expect TS to be able to take that round with their weapon disadvantage, but not even able to take away a single gun from Team Entropy. The economy for Entropy is now rolling. Looks like Slugshow may be going for this A fight again, but I'm curious to see whether Entropy will just wait out the util and then refight back into it.
This time, bodies are out, so the util not quite there though in this consistent rubble fight. Ball being more of a nuisance than an actual decider here. It's just a dominant fight. Team Entropy.
Oof!
Damn.
What a shot.
Base diff. Ah, just kidding.
My ult is ready.
Straight for 2. That's good, but down at 18 HP.
Player standing.
Plat now with 2.
Nightmare is over.
And the plan to go down as well. Continue to pick up rounds.
Yeah, I mean, some nasty shots coming out that round from Team Entropy. Latino really very dependable so far in this map. 5-0, that actually hasn't died yet, so the only, so far, the only member of Team Entropy to have lived all 4 rounds. I'm curious to see what adaptations, though, Team Slugshow are going to make. It looks like they are moving the deadlock over towards the C site, and Straight is peeking early with the tour de force, but not quite able to connect the shot onto Blitz. Dino, though, not cleared.
Clear, and able to get one with the 2. It's good from Dinos.
And not able to get out with a gun, but is able to keep their life, giving Team Slugshow what feels like their first advantage in maybe the entire map.
Still an operator in play, previously noted on the A site, so looks like a break of the wall and a continuation towards C for Team Entropy. Apple trying to make something of this lurk, but just not getting an easy pick, an easy timing.
Yeah, this Chamber Chirp will be there to watch them too if they are to commit fully into that B site. Blitz spots the shoulder of AV. Some shots exchange over towards front B as well, which looks to be where Team Entropy might be looking to end the round. Although maybe just opening the door to pressure that, but this whole deadlock setup is still here on C. They're going to have a tough time getting into this site.
On the next on to one. And no one's moving on this defense. The Deadlock all committed to grab Blitz.
Satchel out.
14 seconds to go. Have to make a run for it. Team Entropy. The kills are good. We'll have time for the plant here.
There.
Apple's health so low. Lore, I mean,
Face your fear.
only has a sheriff.
Yeah, Laura's a sheriff and straight only has the operator to work with. Does have those headhunters as well, but weapon advantage now firmly in the hands of Team Entropy after what seemed like an unlosable beginning of the round. Shot gust missing. Straight running out on a side, gets a first, gets a second with a headhunter, and straight snatches victory from the jaws of defeat for Team Slugshow.
No fireworks today, I'm
Just
afraid.
unfortunate the higher HP player peeking first.
My ult's not ready.
Got it close, but finally a round on the board for Team Slugshow. Slow with it.
That's a good spot.
Slow as a slug with it.
I do like that adaptation they made, moving the deadlock over towards C. They've unadapted and are moving the deadlock back over towards A, but that's okay. Maybe they didn't like winning. We'll find out.
No escape.
One down.
Blitz doesn't care about the net or any of that. Util just gonna get a pick. I mean,
Toxins
half
going up.
HP after that interaction, but a pick nonetheless. I mean, Blitz is just able to clear rubble here and know that the players from TS have just pulled back.
Blinding.
Entropy, they have a lot of space, but they're just not convinced on what they want to push here. This is going to be an awkward timing. Blitz just, oh, that duck is diabolical.
Don't get in my way.
Yeah, Viper's Pit going down on this A site too is going to make it very difficult to retake.
Util for lore. It's a lot of value
Spike planted.
from the scan initiator.
Look at Apple though, walking up through the B site, that chamber trip down as straight lost his life earlier in the round. Apple's going to have the backstab onto these stairs players.
Howler into the pit is going to help AV set up for the nade. So Solar Core with a nice paranoia and a wrap from Apple, as previously mentioned. It's all left down to Paul. Able to get one. Able to get a second. 14 HP though, and Blitz with 3.
Good damage at the end of the round by Paul, but not really much you can expect him to be able to do from that position. I really don't love the changes that Team Slugshow have made so far. You know, I thought the round that they won there was off the back of being able to sort of anchor C with that deadlock util and being able to fight heavier on the other side with your more aggressive agents. As it is, Team Slugshow are back down onto a bit of an awkward bye. 2 rifles kept into the round, and they are just running out the front of B. Paul electing to fully bait for his team
Aura
and
ass peak.
is able to get the value with straight cleaning up the kill. Robohobo noted by Dino and will be found also. Lore not spotted just yet, and Solar Core and Blitz are both in their walls.
Oh, it doesn't even connect, and the nade will go through. More so pushing the attackers to the site. Now the defense can group up. Blitz
The
trying.
map is fully flipped here. TS are just retaking as if they're attacking the C site.
And ones are being given on the site. A bit of a crossfire. Solar Core is going to be able to get 2. Teleport
Let
out.
him look here.
Dino.
Thank you.
Oh, it's almost got away with that one. Now it's down to Latin now.
They've been good for these so far, but tough ask for them.
Enemy remaining.
Able to find the first onto Dino.
Bring them down.
Using the Prowler clear lore now.
We found one.
Who doesn't even manage to break it in time.
Oh,
And
this
I'm
is
not
so
sure
well
Lore's going to
played.
have time to step the spike.
Sees
won't.
to deny the
They're
runoff.
tethered. What a clutch by Lat now. Obviously, they're on a bit of a rougher buy, so, you know, you choose to go for something weird, push out B. But I really don't love how they're keeping this Sentinel util over towards A. I really think they should be using it to delay on C, and then maybe... You know, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but so far, the one round they've won so far was when they had the deadlock util on C, and it seemed like a really strong setup to me, so...
Yeah, and Dino also just got 2 that round. Playing Mound. Be more comfortable on the other side of the map, but I think maybe what I want to see is a little more aggression. I mean, pressure on A. The full rotates, I guess. Not a bad call and straight. Has to get one here. Able to, but quickly traded out. Meanwhile, Dino.
I'll find you.
Double.
There.
4 ults for the defense.
Throwing net.
Oh, and a nice little combo on the Latin
Player
now.
standing. Spike down A.
This should be an unwinnable situation for Apple here. Spike down in tree, but we've seen some pretty insane things from the Entropy players so far this match. Bit of a gap in the smoke there.
Yeah, pretty disciplined.
Just barely not
Defense
spotting
here.
out AV.
Looks like AV's gonna go for it and just get sat down. Seeing Apple mechanics are so good.
30 seconds left.
Wanna
Apple
take a
does have the
50-50
steel garden here
against
too,
them.
if they choose to invest it.
Still 3 players to go through. 18 seconds on the clock. And Nat is gonna be annoyed, but able to get 1. Dino with 4.
Finalized and submitted.
Oh, he did the thing. He did the thing. Let's go.
Them words from a brief. Look out for each other.
Oh, was that Valencia? Never mind. Anyways, I thought that was Linus. All good. Incredible. Anyways,
Finish.
Team
My bad.
Slugshow getting their second round on the board. Really just off the back of some heroics from Dino. I mean, Dino, the top performing player for Slugshow so far. We'll see if that's continues, but
I mean,
you
straight.
mentioned four ults online here for the defense, so if they don't use any of them, that's some cause for concern. Straight, just barely missing the headshot through the smoke on Apple there.
Nice chip damage, though, already in this round. Blitz with an insert towards A, but it looks like team is a little uncertain about what they want to do here.
But I mean, just look at how much free space Team Entropy are being given by Slugshow. Like, they're not really fighting hard for any of the map extremities, so Slugshow know that they're just, or Entropy rather, know that they're just able to walk up into these spaces for free.
Yeah, and they're able to do things like insert blitz, insert the Vise wall on B site so they know if a player pushes out.
Bring them down. My territory.
That is good use of the cocoon. I know. Needs to be a hero, but isn't able to get it done.
Spike down A.
The ult
30
provides
seconds
1,
left.
but Lore with the sheriff.
1 enemy remaining.
The heck happened there?
Now it's down to Solar Core. Shots in the back, surrounded by all 3 players in AV.
That's what we want to be seeing from AV here. Uncharacteristically slow start out of the duelist for Team Slugshow. Only 2 and 9 so far. I guess Blitz assumed tree was clear. Not sure exactly what happened, but Paul able to get the cleanup onto her, and then the rest of the round 3v1 plays out in favor of TS. They're able to recover 4 or even 5 on this half. I would say that's successful after going down 5-0 at the start.
Their fears betrayed them.
Yeah,
Throwing
I
net.
mean, it's defense side on Lotus, so not the easiest map side to play, especially as a warm-up. Early aggression towards mountain is very good and straight in a sneaky little spot. Gets
Yeah,
one,
using that
gets the hell
rendezvous
out.
to play that one and done, but it's a one and not done given the utility
Oh.
he's used to escape. Fun fact: that
Roomba doesn't go through
that.
wall.
All
Oh,
good. Didn't want to see that kill either.
yeah. Solar Court. Don't watch back the VOD.
Will
Dino.
they clear Dino? They absolutely will, but Latin shot's not quite connecting there.
That's the spike dropped as well.
Was
Dino
found
tried
for
to
the smoke, good
reposition.
from Robo, and Blitz picks up another kill on the A site. It's gonna be a foot race.
Still have a showstopper to work with, so it's theoretically one easy kill.
Poison's off.
They
30
can get the
seconds
info.
Looks like Straight's going for this full flank round, leaving Paul to his own devices. Up on the off angle and gets the first pick onto Solar Core with the assist from RoboHobo from that earlier damage. From AV, rather. RoboHobo and Blitz left alone on site. Well,
Maybe
looks
two,
to be maybe suspecting Straight's position here.
Right, showstopper pop, but luckily both players gonna wait this out and hopes of an early kill there. RoboHobo just rips it.
Standing.
Oh, what a play there. Straight protecting his teammate as he takes a
He's sticking.
crazy teleport.
Interesting.
Last round before the switch.
4-7. A good comeback after such a dominant start from Team Entropy.
You know, I'm really glad to see that Paul has such ironclad trust in his teammates that you know, if you didn't know for a fact that Straight was going to have that cover and kill, that TP may have seemed like a silly play, but Paul knowing exactly what he needed to do in order to draw the crosshair for Straight there, and eventually sticking the spike in the end. Blitz, will she
That
be
is
able
a
to stop
nice
us?
little angle, but you gotta wake up early in the morning if you want to beat Straight. A wall for a wall. It's a stack towards the B site for both teams.
No escape.
Well, Latin tagged down, ganked by the Phantom.
That nade is going to be nasty if AV rips it now, but
Okay.
waits for the paranoia. Confusion in the ranks of Team Entropy. They have a Nightfall.
Actually able to draw out that deadlock sound sensor before going for this exec, but
Bomb buddy out.
see if they choose to actually commit to it. It seems like they're having second thoughts.
Bot sees a player, so there's at least one known towards Mound. And a forward
30
line on
seconds left.
A. He's going to keep the stack C site. And alt for an alt.
Fully able to dodge the showstopper.
Able to get one.
Spike down. C. Last player standing.
Good shots from Solar Core, but it's going to have to be 3 more of those. Got to pick up the bomb at least. Get the plant down.
10 seconds left.
Cover going out.
Or is going to allow it. Not overextending,
planted.
despite the numbers advantage. Nightfall committed, and Solar Core just can't get anything.
Yeah, I like that bunker smoke he threw. Would have been great in any circumstance where Lord didn't have util left, but the connection of the Nightfall combined with the Prowler following that trail just
Switching
showed TS exactly where he was. And TS are able to recover their half by winning 4 in a row at the end. Maybe, I don't know what maybe, but they'll be happy with that after the slow start they got off to.
It was a really good adjustment. They were taking more control in the mains, and Team Entropy wasn't being as diligent in the reclears towards the end there, so They were just always trying to end towards the stack site, but now we switch to double Senti on attack.
No, maybe they were lulling Team Entropy into a false sense of security before going in for the kill, you know?
That would be top tier level of cerebralness.
Slugshow making no secrets of where they're going so far. Nearly team util used, but Blitz. Will they take the time through the smoke? Not quite. Just choosing to spam through it a bit. And ABC them, though. Yes, but Blitz is the one who will connect on that kill.
Have to go down, but dwindling in numbers. Team Entropy losing one of their own, but with plenty of util still left. Grouped up and straight. Just gonna go down. No one's looking the right way. Dino gets a timey, but knife out. Pistol round and 8 rounds for Team Entropy.
Yeah, there was a small window there where it looked like Dino might be able to salvage the round with some heroics, but Solar Core turns just in time and is able to clean it up quite cleanly for Team Entropy as they get off to another hot start on the half. Going for a fairly light buy here, though. 2 Ghosts, a Bulldog, a Spectre, and a Marshal. They were looking at 2 Bulldogs earlier, but... Alright. Well, they've just changed their mind several times, and now I look like a fool, but... Anyways, early util from Diaz coming out to deny the A main space, though. With the recent Lotus changes, though, AV able to just dodge all of that by standing up on route and straight with a clean connection. Headhunter gets the first pick onto Robo.
In the first half, we saw Team Entropy go 0-5. If they do that again in this half, they'll have the game, but kills are just not going their way despite having the superior weapons. They're only down by 1 player.
Got Paul now able to collect on the Spectre as well. Latin going for the wide swing, but being held by Straight, who nearly goes down, but uses the rendezvous to TP out as it's all onto Apple now with this Bulldog.
Bit of a disjointed swing there. Blitz on Apple. And Straight with the 3K. Gonna deny them 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, some excellent shots coming out there from Straight. I think Team Entropy may be trusting their better weapons a little bit too much, forgetting that you do have to actually shoot them at the enemy in order for them to... That was, like, just mean. I'm sorry. I feel bad about that. That was like, it was funny, but, like, it you know... Someone else talk.
To be honest, I zoned out, so it's all good.
Excellent. No one heard me be an asshole.
Yep. And we'll strip it from the VOD. But it looks like a hard read from both teams is putting them on opposite sides of the map. And it's going to be just Blitz to take the full brunt of Team Slugshow. Should they choose to exec on the
doesn't have the sole judge for Team Entropy, though.
It's the dragon, too.
Upgraded, though. You got to go for the stiff dragon if you really want to use that gun to its full potential. What?
Sorry. That was my dragon impression.
Oh, I see.
Every time Blitz gets a kill with this gun, I'll do it again.
Excellent.
Solar Core denies the trip. So the entire Entropy team.
Spike down. C.
Blitz gets a kill. It's surrounded though. I would have looked more.
Fight's on the flank though. I think Team Slugshow have figured out what's going on by now. Straight able to get at 1, but spray control not quite there, and it's a 2v2. Robo's timing entirely unnoted. Pants not turning in time, and it's just onto Lord. Does have possession of the spike, but the 1v2.
It's a little early, so Lord will be able to have a timing, but Solar Core is just gonna teleport right in there. They're trying to play it together. Team Entropy.
Gun here.
Stay high and dry.
Gun here.
Yeah, I mean, great job from Blitz just
Thrifty.
delaying for long enough on site for that flank to have impact, and good call out from Solar Core, maybe noticing the trip in an earlier round, or just knowing that that's a common spot for it, smoking it off Dino a bit too far to hear that smoke go down, and a lot of impact gotten on that anti-eco.
Yeah, no
Or
one
that
really,
eco, rather, for Team Entropy.
no one really wanted to lurk for Slugshow. Didn't want to give a weapon over to EP.
You want to play? Let's play.
Straight has the
Ow.
Tour de Force out, though. Very scary with this weapon.
And now more standard default as well. A 2-3. Trip towards B, though, would allow for a walkout, but no one's actually playing there for the defense.
Aid net combo going in for the backside of C, but just missing Apple, who will continue to go unnoted towards that backside. Blitz hears these steps towards Mound, but not choosing to face it just yet. Sound sensor goes out and is broken. As some util is exchanged, but overall, Team Slugshow drawing the rotates over to that C site, but it's being re-cleared already. They should
Yes.
know that this hit is coming in on the other side of the site.
Very smart.
Snap.
That's a wall. And no one cares. Just going to go around it here.
Is Dino going to get a fight here? Maybe.
30 seconds
No.
left.
At least trip the walls. The rest of the team is going into tree, but Solar Core is better with the shot. Solar Core biding their time in a nasty off angle.
A.
Able to get 2, but now there's only 30 seconds to work with. Solar Core with 4.
Yeah, really nasty position there, being playing right in front of the smoke. The teammate breaking that haunt allowed him to just be in a weird spot, neither Straight nor Lore expecting that, and then able to catch Paul out on the reload. Lore is on Pie Watch. Lore says in match chat, "I'm hungover." Fair enough.
Fortunate. Well, good thing this game doesn't mean anything. Once again, the default here from the attackers, but this time, no one going towards C site. Blitz is going to have free info. Team Entropy are going to stack towards A. Sort of. It's a 2.
Ooh, Apple spots out the players with a shoulder peek. Not sure that they have the info that AV is all the way into the site already.
I don't think they do, but
Does have
it's
full
not gonna matter
util,
much
including
as-
the showstopper. Well, that nade will give it away. And meanwhile, Latin just connects on a spam kill through the smoke.
AB with a little bit of aggression. Here's the reload, so goes for the kill, but traded out by Apple. What an interesting timing there.
One enemy remains.
Kill's already going the way of the defense on site, so now it's a shorty into the smoke, and it's away from Lore Robo Hobo with a nice 3K. 11 rounds now for Team Entropy.
Yeah, Entropy really looking alive so far this map. I like how active they got that round, re-clearing the space that they know they've lost, fighting for that front B site as well. That first pick Latin got through the smoke big, and then after they recognized that AV had pushed into that C connector, they were really able to crunch on him pretty quickly and nullify that threat.
Playing anti-nade, it's going to get a little bit of chip damage, but nothing to write home about.
Good blitz on the C site. She has full info that they're not there.
Before once again, and Garage is going to get 1, going to get 2, and that's the spike down. A disjointed peak, and the wall from Dino's going to deny Straight any more. Ooh, it doesn't matter.
Shot out from Straight, but not sure if the trip wasn't down or if Blitz broke it, but Blitz already through the flank, and Apple with the clean spray down with the 2K. Dino does
Ultimate ready.
get one more, but the backstab from Blitz could be the nail in the coffin. Latin goes wide on the peak, and Robo cleans up the round as Team Entropy get up to map point.
Match point.
A match point, and now economy sort of in the bin. Only 2 rifles, but no good shield by really. I mean, Straight doesn't even have the tour de force to work with here, so certain somebody might have pied. Love you, Lore. This game's not important. Don't worry.
Team Slugshow look to be just going for a full exec onto this B site with the Nightfall. Latin, the only player here immediately to stop it and chooses to just play back safely. There are already 4 players here ready to retake, and Apple's holding out the Steel Garden, which should be able to get a decent amount of value with the locations that Team Slugshow are playing in.
It allows for the plant to go down, but ults all over the board are being hit. Blitz is picked up by the Cocoon. And the rocket into the face of Latin now. Mirror rocket actually misses.
One enemy remaining.
And it's all left down to Robo Hobo, who's able to get 2.
Grenade. Satchel out.
8 is in. 77 HP. And AV's better.
Grenade.
Staying
Yeah,
alive.
solid attempt from Robo, but TS are able to get that round over the line with the use of 3 ultimates, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see if they're able to replicate those results with just their normal util and gunplay. They haven't been able to so far, but
Team
see if
Entropy
they're
have
able to.
the checkmate from the shadows. Most impactful ultimate.
Indeed.
Utilize it in any way and it'll find significant value.
Nearly any other player that would have been a kill, but Straight does have the rendezvous to get out of there.
Peter.
Poison orb emitting.
It's on to Blitz and Apple here on the C site to contain this push from TS. Straight is walking up front B, but should be noted by that wall as Apple gets the first pick and the second onto Laura. Blitz, meanwhile, gets the molly kill onto Dino.
Meanwhile, a push out from A. It's going to make things very awkward for the attackers here. Paul and Straight required to win this round to keep TS alive. On their map pick of Lotus. That was made a B main, but it doesn't look like it was hurt.
Where are you?
Teleport's gone.
Straight not hit by the Hawk, but the crosshair is moved by the Prowler. The kills are good, and this map goes the way of Team Entropy.
A dominant showing, honestly, for Team Entropy. They
Defenders win.
doing significantly better than Na'Vi against Team Slugshow on this map. Not sure why that is. Maybe they're better, but
Clearly better. One of the best teams. They just haven't had a chance to prove it yet.
what a
This'll
game
be-
from Solar Core, by the way. Over 2 KD there. 26 and 12 on the game. 3 first bloods. A lot of impact.
All that while calling as well. And that's the second map that Team Entropy has picked up this entire group stage, and it's hopefully not the last. But
We'll find out. After this, we're going to... Oh, man, my notes don't exist. What
Go
map are we
to
going
Ascent.
to? Let's go.
Team Entropy's map pick. We'll send it to a break. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to Team Entropy versus Team Slugshow. Linus has been sent to the back rooms. We've brought in Ender instead, who will be with me now to cast this second map where we will see if Team Slugshow are able to preserve their honor or if Team Entropy will be finally able to pick up their first win.
We're betting. We're putting all bets on Entropy. You know, I am taking that gas. Entropy, they're the best team in the league. Don't look at their record. Don't look at the fact they're not making playoffs. They're the best team here. Blitz, Solar Core, Apple, they're looking on top of the world. Now, great performance on the side of Pants/Paul. For the side of TS, actually coming alive a little bit in that game, 11-15, putting up some numbers. Saw some great plays out of him. Obviously, I was watching for the sidelines. And this looked like a really good match. You know, they were fighting back and forth a little bit, and then EP just pulled away.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the storyline for this match to watch is AV just having a horrendous map, 7 and 18. You know, he's been at the top of our stats for pretty much the entire season, and so just really surprising to see that performance out of him. I think he was likely to end up on the Jet on this map, although there's a chance that role will be given over to Straight. We'll see what ends up happening, but I would be surprised to see him have that rough of a performance 2 maps in a row unless there's something that we don't know, which is entirely possible. But
playing on the phone, you know, doing some mobile gaming.
He's the first cross-platform from Valorant Mobile. He's beta testing. You know, it is possible.
Testing.
Game doesn't matter, so
Yeah,
would be a reasonable one to do it on.
Yeah, I've got my Xbox controller plugged in. I'm playing, you know, for that point. But I think we're going to be looking forward to probably a better AV performance map 2. Overall, I think from honestly on both sides, we're seeing, you know, people step up. Obviously, Straight from TS continuing to fry, but saw stuff from Dino Nuggies, which I don't know if that is the right thing. I don't have my media sheet pulled up. But Dino Nuggies was frying. We had EP, just everyone there was just really holding it down and really got that map flowing super well and just pulled away. But I like Paul. Paul's doing good. The GOAT Paul, -4, doesn't matter, 11 and 15, who cares, man? Paul is the GOAT.
I love Paul. Also, I want to highlight Latineo having an excellent game, especially earlier in the map. They were put in some tough situations and were able to close out rounds that you really wouldn't expect from your lowest rated player.
Yeah, just really stacking up, you know, the numbers to just gain the advantage that you want from this team. And if we see it, you know, come out inside of Ascent, which is definitely a very fragger heavy map, and EP continue to put these numbers up, I can expect, you know, them to take this and, you know, be at least in a fighting position to not be the worst team in Group Omega.
Well, we will see. They still have the have their match against DFM, which will be for all the marbles. The Bread Bowl. If you were a 2022 Overwatch League fan, you may remember that.
Toilet bowl time.
No, we can't call it that. It's the Bread Bowl. They're playing for the breadsticks. The
Oh,
Vancouver
the breadsticks? Oh,
Vancouver
right.
Titans got sponsored by Pizza Hut. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, but I want to go to Olive Garden. Yeah, but then I have to. We need Olive Garden will sponsor the Bread Bowl so that I can go for free, right? That's what we're doing.
you're onto something there.
I see. I know. I like my food. I'm a bigger guy because I love my food, and I know how to get that bag when it comes to food content. So, not doing that. Nope. We're going to Olive Garden, ladies and gentlemen, aka Ascent. That's the next map up. How are we feeling for the side of TS going into this map, Fuzzy?
Maybe.
I
don't know. I feel like on paper this should be a strong map for them, getting them onto comfort roles, being able to play that Jet again, get Straight an op, just have him go win rounds for you. But I was just not inspired by what I saw on Lotus there. They really weren't being very proactive on their defense. And, you know, Ascent is a map where you can get away with that a lot more. So there's a chance that they'll find some success here. I really, though, just my main hope for TS is that AV turns his monitor back on and gets back to his top level performance that we've seen for the entire rest of the season so far.
How far do you think that it dropped the stats wise? Just AV just dropped, you know, from like that game.
Oh yeah, he's like third now.
Yeah, from Claps had the top obviously because it's Claps, and Avi was second. So now like we're expecting, you know, fourth, fifth, drop out of the top 10, you know, unexpectedly, just like hammers it home.
I guess we'll find out. Looks like actually Team Slugshow are leaning into this deadlock chamber identity. I really like the chamber from Straight. Obviously, if you can get an op in his hands, that's just a good thing for your team. Dino, though, on this deadlock was one of the shining stars of TS on that first map when all else was dark for them, getting some really nice clutch plays and having some solid defensive setups that were able to throw a wrench in the plans of Team Entropy.
We're seeing a little bit of like difference in like, you know, obviously some opinions of what you want to play. Obviously, Omen being the smokes you're locking in, you're keeping Jet as your entry duelist, but we're seeing more different Sentinel. Well, actually, we're going double Senti on the side of TS, and we're seeing one duelist versus, you know, the double duelist on the side of Team Entropy. You know, we got Phoenix, Jet. Now we got. I don't know if I like double Sentinel on Ascent. It's not one of those maps that I really like it because the attack can be really hard. Now, yet again, we did see triple Sentinel out of the side of I'm gonna forget who. Baka.
I'm pretty sure it was quadruple
no.
Sentinel, and I don't want to talk about it.
Was it quadruple? Well, then they won their entire attack side and they couldn't win on defense. So, you know, I mean, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
I mean, having that extra Senti utility, especially Deadlock, can be very strong in the post plant if you are able to get into that site and get into that setup. So it'll be on Team Entropy to disrupt that. However, Entropy are starting on the attack first, so it'll be on them to see if they're able to break through these defensive setups from Slugshow.
But they don't have to worry. They once they switch, then it's gonna be a lot harder for TS to attack. So they just want to get as many rounds as they can, get 4, and be happy with the side, because then it's gonna be way harder. They need to not fuss it that much. They might lose this half, but don't fuss about it. You know, don't get in your head and be like, oh, we lost. How dare we?
I was gonna say, I think pretty much everyone at this point knows that if you get like 4 on Ascent attack, you're chilling, but can also be rough sometimes. So just wait for everyone to be ready on our side. Looks like Team Entropy grouping up for pretty standard A hit, although Blitz is alone, or B hit rather, as though Blitz is alone towards A, so interested to see if that will actually be your final position to start the round, or they'll make their way back towards B with the rest of the team.
Yeah, I think we probably will see a lurk play out of this, because really just feeling how Blitz wants to play this map, which I think will probably be on the aggressive side, knowing it is. We're about to get our way into this map, you know, how it's going to be, what it is, how we're feeling really, really good about this. And we're seeing a very, very early setup towards these sites.
You know, something I actually didn't mention is it's interesting to see Apple on the Killjoy. Obviously, that was a staple of Ascent for a very long time, but more recently, been seeing most teams favoring something like the Cypher or even occasionally the Vice, but KJ has fallen out of favor more recently, but she has received some more buffs as well with that most recent patch. So, yeah, maybe we'll see some Timmy the Turret kills. Who knows?
Shadows traveling.
Spike down mid.
Oops.
two. Not really picking a direction, split off from each other. Not quite the kill. 1 HP just sneaks away, and they grab Spike. They have a lot of directions to go, but they just need to pick one. Currently a 1-1-1 towards every single sector.
Avi's getting a lot of good info pushing out of this A site. Straight should be able to cheat over towards B now and give Lore some support, but
30 seconds left.
still a little not trusting mid, not having any info there. Straight, though, has made his way over here, but is absolute 1 HP. Has a chance to go down. Lore, though, doing a decent job bunkering down in the back of site, and his time is very low for the side of Entropy.
10 seconds left.
Oh, gets the kill, and now it's Apple. Picks up one. He needs to get Plant down. Just a
Oh
second.
my god!
He doesn't really have time. He doesn't think he's going for the Plant. He's gonna get it. 1v1 against Avi. Apple not sure what his direction. Looking the wrong way. Damn, he picked up the kill, and that's the first round.
Dude, what an attempt from Apple. I really was a believer there for a moment. The fact that they trusted the fact that Avi wasn't going to peek there and just stuck the spike gave them the chance to win the round. Came down to the razor's edge at the end, but Avi able to clean up the round with a nice shot. Apple says, man, in the alt chat.
Yeah, it's just a very solid start to this round. And now we're looking towards a B again. Let me guess, guys. Robo Hobo picks up the alt orb. Any takers? Any takers for the opposite?
I mean, it looks the same as their pistol. Blitz is alone towards A again for whatever reason. See if she gets any value over there. Instead gets one weight and decides to leave. You'll never guess what Robohobo just did in B main, by the way.
You'll never guess. And now they're just going to rotate. I think they're going to go farm orbs here. They know from the last time that they were on A that Avi took a little bit of the pressure but then backed up. So it looks like they're just going to go farm some orbs. You know, do some good old farming, get some wheat, you know, all the good stuff.
Yeah, Team Slugshow playing this round pretty safe, not wanting to give any early advantages to Team Entropy. Dino throwing out the wall in A main now. It's going to be a pain in the ass to break for these pistols, but Entropy may be just running back over towards B again. Straight, though, finds Blitz in mid, gets a second onto Latin, spots the shoulder of Robo, not quite able to clean it up, and manages to TP out safely and find the pick on Solar Core. Gets 4, actually. Is on for the ace.
Then Dino
Stolen,
Nuggies
though, by
steals it.
Dino.
Straight. I don't know, man. I'd get mad at my teammate right now. I'd start losing my cool, you know. Kidding. Never do that to your teammates, but great
Unless they deserve
round.
it.
Unless they deserve it. They're one off the Phoenix Ultimate right now for the side of EP with Robo Hobo. So they're probably going to invest into this round because let me guess, guys, they're going to go pick up an alt orb.
That works.
Because they're going to do it every round, and they're not going to get punished for it as it seems so far. Until we start seeing it get punished, they're just going to keep programming that orb.
If he does have the outlaw here, Blitz luckily purchased full shields, makes it out with her life so far. Apple spamming through the smoke there, not quite connecting onto Panther, and Straight is going for a walk down mid, and here's these rotates.
Here's the
Not
rotate.
quite able
but
to
they're
connect
just-
onto the kill, though.
It's going to rotate back around and maybe try to go A, but the deadlock is now set up the wall to deny them, and they're just going to, you know, go all the way back around, play a little bit of ring around the rosy with their, you know, with the opponents and try to figure out what they're going to do next. But they have baited the Sova. The Sova is rotating the long way around. And now, Lore by themselves on the B site, and they pick up the chamber mid.
Yeah, Straight,
Wow.
I guess, not expecting someone to be tiled so late into the round after they've left that B main. And it's a lot of pressure onto Lore here with just the Spectre.
Expecting the ult to come out here. Yeah, Walt comes out. Roboho's coming in. Finds Lore. Lore's tagged down to 1. Pants gets 1. Does get the trade. Solar finds another. Robo-Hobo through. Finds Lore. Now, they're going to back up. 2v4. They do find Pants, and now it's 1 peeking out, and it doesn't matter. Bunch of chaos, and EP come out with the round win.
Yeah, very clean anti-eco here from Team Entropy. I'm interested to see if they will continue to play this heavy rotate style, or perhaps they'll try to throw in maybe a pause early in the round, or just go for an outright sight hit. But unless it starts not working, they don't have to change anything just yet.
Sound sensor up.
We're breaking the deadlock wall on A. Got forced, faded those rotates out. Now we're going to see early aggression here. A, Straight's going to go for the peek. It doesn't. Actually did very little damage. I thought he was going to do a lot more. And they break the deadlock wall super early, and now we're in a little bit of an awkward position. Util used that maybe didn't need to be used that early.
Apple just won off the lockdown here as well. Make that none off the lockdown with that pick onto Straight and mark it.
Aggressive. Paul swings through the smoke, does not get the pick, and now they're going to take a lot of mid control here. Apple is obviously holding B main. Looking through. Dino Nuggies is just looking for the kill. Apple's going to bide his time. Throws the molly. They're taking back sight. Dino Nuggies not looking. Blitz finds the kill. And now it's a 2v5. Solar Core finds the pick mid. And now Lore is just going to save and spawn.
Spike planted.
A nice little buddy there.
They are just taking the space that's being given to them right now. And the util is not being used to what it could be effectively right now, in my opinion, with the deadlock wall being used suboptimally, in my least expert opinion.
It actually ended up going... Oh, what a shot out of Lore.
Gross.
Eventually cleaned up by Latin as Lore was fully blind there, but what a shot to start that. What I was going to say before that was Dino actually threw the deadlock wall behind all of the players in B main, so even if they hadn't chosen to break it and just wanted to go for the exec, it wouldn't actually have had any impact on the round either. But either way, the wall going down early makes it tougher to hold that site late in the round. And Team Slugshow are forced down onto an eco here.
Yeah. They won the first two, lost the next two, and now if they can just stamp this third round down, but they're getting aggressive mid. And they come through, straight swings. Dino Nuggies gets the kill on Apple. Now, 4v4, but they at least know that one or two are there. Oh my goodness, what a shot from Avi. Gets trade out by Latino. Solar Core coming through mid, just jumping around, finds two, it's just one left. 1v1 for Lore, and now we're in trouble. But RoboHobo does have a flash here. Does flash around the corner. Lore has some escaping util, but it's not going to use it. Just take the 1v1. Not peeking, taking the time. RoboHobo's just going to back up and grab bomb and exits out successfully. But that could really mean that they could be anywhere right now, and Lore just has to make a prediction. Slow it goes. It's just going to really wind down here. Clock time and hearing the plant go down. It's just going to confirm where she needs to go. Robo's just going to take the site for free. Really slow it down, Check, for some reason, check Boathouse, just in case.
30 seconds left.
But now we're going to hear plant. Lore is going to go on a flank. And now this round's going to really, slow to a crawl here. Take her a little bit of time that we got. Ooh, nice little smoke. Because she has enough time to come the whole way around. But if she doesn't make her move fast enough, Robo's going to expect the flank.
I like this smoke, though. Smoking yourself off and not giving Robo the expectation that she'll be coming from this main site.
Looking.
Smoke fades now, though. Robo cleans up.
Needed to make the move before it faded, but was not fast enough to take a hold of it, and Robo does win that 1v1 to put that third round, giving them the first lead of this game. Their first lead of this game.
Their first lead of the map. They won the
map, game, set, all the things included.
What are we playing here? Tennis, maybe?
Volleyball?
Sports.
Pretty sure volleyball. Are we not volleyball?
Someone get the spike.
Lore has officially saved themselves from the proposition of pieing there. Straight tour de force shot not quite connecting. Was full blinded up, but not able to connect. And
ready.
The deadlock wall going down early again. However, AV, the difference maker this round, getting the first pick onto Solar Core.
I got the spike.
4v5 on the side of TS, and now
Plat actually has her own off out here too.
so finds Robo Hobo.
We're dry peeking into a known offline. Let's go.
No, no, no. And they're gonna do it again. Oh, but straight misses.
Oh, good, he missed.
Peeks
Never
again
mind.
and finds Latin. Straight's just gonna keep going for it. Doesn't find it. Apple does find the trade. Now, a little bit of trouble. I think it's bounced.
Last player standing.
Somehow avoids the net, but the spam from Dino is good anyways.
Blitz 1v4
Blitz
with
a
the op.
1v4 with the op, yeah.
Can do it. I believe. The We Believe Warriors, that's what they are.
That's
Rough.
not
3 to
what you
3
want to be seeing
from an
if you're
excellent
a
round.
TS fan.
Oh, if you're a TS fan. Hey man.
Oh, that is what you want to be seeing if you're a TS fan. That's not what you want to be seeing if you're
Yeah, I was about to say. I was.
Me, remember what these teams are called? Challenge? Very difficult.
Listen, man, I don't know any of these teams or who they are. Honestly, I only know Paul. He's the only important person in this lobby.
Paul, my goat. Paul in my thoughts.
Paul
and
is
prayers.
pants, by the way. You can ask the Lord to somebody else.
That's his name.
It's his name that he signed up with. And while he's super early, like, doesn't actually get any effect. No stall. Both TP back Boathouse, and now it's just confusion lining all over. 99 finds the first, doesn't get to use the ult time. Robo Hobo trades. Now, the blind miss, but lands all the way on site. Initiate out. Lore wanting to teleport, but doesn't. Robo Hobo does damage. Now just a very casual position. Finds her, and now they're just going to look for a way into this. Burning up! No peek comes out, but a ton of damage done to Straight. Now, 4v3 on the side of EP. They just have to be careful. Play their trades and they'll win this round out. Not using the drone. Gonna find some info. Finds the 2. And info out, but doesn't get it. Solar Core swings, doesn't find it. Straight finds the kill. Now they're in a little bit of trouble here. Looking for the fang. Gonna get spawned. Gonna get spotted. Robo swings, finds one, finds the second. These are just going all over the place, but it doesn't matter. All you need to know is that EP won.
They did. Also, interesting to note, I just before going down, Dino was able to use the Annihilation, but it was onto the run it back of Robo Hobo, so it just poofed out of existence and ended up not getting any value.
Perfect usage. It was just perfect.
After getting one gun round, Team Entropy clapped right back. Slugshow are able to get a buy up this round with AV using the knives, but...
Oh, it's rough. Dashes back in the wall. Does not find it. And they get their opening pick with taking very little damage and doing a lot. Now they're going to rotate off. Look, they're now playing a little bit differently. They're playing to 2 mid, but Omen has to rotate A. Take up the space that they are not taking.
That had to have been a nasty shot out of Straight there onto the jump peeking Solar Core, but Entropy seem to be missing something in this round.
Missing something. I don't know, but Paul gonna take his little timing, finds it. They're not even looking at him. And now they gain their advantage. They don't even have Spike, honestly, at this point. If you look at Spawn real quick, no
that
Spike.
might have been the thing I was referring to that they were missing. They're also now missing a Robo Hobo after he gets headshot by Straight. Apple crab walking out of the angle before removing the net.
They are in trouble. In a ton of trouble. No Spike. Barely be anybody alive. And they just have to
30
find
seconds left.
a gap. And there actually is currently one. They just aren't going to know it because why would you? Why would you think to just walk straight through B site? I wouldn't. But nobody's actually watching it. The util's not there. You can just walk through it. That's a disadvantage of Deadlock. You can kind of just walk through the utility.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to be
10
saving this
seconds
round. They have the op out, and Latin's also going to need to buy this round from Apple.
Just taking it nice and slow and just back up. And Let the game be tied. It's all right. You haven't lost your lead. It's only a tie game.
And actually,
Timeout.
timeout being called by Solar Core. Not liking what he's seeing that round. I don't know if they was
Not a lot of
that mad
cover.
about forgetting the spike, or if there was something else going wrong in the comms there. But
There just was, you know,
deciding an adjustment needs to be made.
I fully agree. The fact that Pants/Paul got to just walk out Cat and get a kill is diabolical. Like, dude was not even fast peak, nothing. He slow walked it. That's not, like, you're getting caught out on those timings. Like, right now, there's obviously something that needs to change. What I would change is not forgetting the spike and watch your angles.
I'm changing the lack of Nerds gummy clusters in my mouth. I don't know about you.
I don't have any.
Damn.
I have Trident Sour Patch Kids gum. It's pretty solid. Smelling it gives me like the, you know that thing where you have like, you kind of can sometimes feel sour on your tongue when you like smell something that like you associate with sour. That's what I have. I'll smell the gum and be like, ooh, it's sour.
Interesting.
Sorry, the music's banging right now.
It is a bop. We love our non-copyright
Bangers.
that. But it
Guys,
was
who wants
red
to bet Solar
default here.
Or Robo Hobo picks up the orb. Who would have guessed?
Love to see it.
Straight
Straight
wine.
playing a new angle in wine here, yeah.
We swap
Not
what they're
noted out just
doing.
yet, and Apple almost gets the headshot spam onto AV. Not quite connecting though. Can you walk past that wall by chance?
Yep. Not only can you walk by it, it's used far too early. They're aware of where Paul is, and Roboho is just going to go try to find the kill here. Shock dart out. Looking to fight the kill. Does not find it, but does some pretty decent damage. Flash in. All utility used from the Phoenix right now. But now they're just going to stall out. Slow down.
Straight is on a weird angle here in wine. Solar Core peeks into this. I definitely favor Straight in this, unless the rest of the team is able to get through Cat ahead of time. Might be able to trade if Straight chooses to TP out.
Gonna blind for it. It's gonna walk through. Trap going out. And now Straight's got to be aware. They are aware that he's a main. The TP is set up for it. So now
Solar
they're
Core
just gonna
actually
take
has
their
the up
time.
here too.
Yeah. Waiting. Patient. Looking. Doesn't find it.
Planted.
Straight needs to find more. But he's not going to. But Dino Nuggies from Heaven gets a trade. And now they're just going to try to take side fast here. Obby dies on the side. Oh my goodness, he kills Latin. And they get the kill. What was that? What is that?
That was a nasty shot. I thought he should have been dead to rights there, but
Back facing him and
does
he
manage
still
to
dies.
get the punish onto Latin, giving this alt orb over to Dino 2,
Spot diffused. Returning.
min-maxing it, and Entropy not able to make the adjustment out of their timeout.
I think that was really well done. They got everybody off of A site towards B. They took the A site pretty well. Obviously, having to clear one was a little bit difficult. I don't think Phoenix using a lot of his utility early and not having Killjoy close definitely made it hard. Because realistically, you should have been using like a Molly or something to clear him instead of face checking him. But for the most part, I think they did that really well. The retake was just fantastic out of TS.
I mean, I would have liked to see a flash or something there. You know, you should be expecting Straight to be on the op. But either way, Entropy now looking towards this B side again, where they will not meet the deadlock this time.
Deadlock wall used super early towards A main. Scanned apple. He's just gonna take the scans. Oh no. I don't know. Don't be dumb. Walks through. It actually isn't even Zonkor that picks up the kill. It is Blitz. Now mid peek out. Actually doesn't. Paul's just gonna back up here. Gotta be a little bit careful. Apple does have that A main space. Through the trip. Using the solo ult to clear something. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but they're clearing a lot. And now it's a 2v4 into sight. Lore just waited. And finds a kill of Robo-Hobo because nobody's watching his body. 2v3, very easily retakeable, but Straits is going to come swinging out, finds the kill. 2v2.
Planted.
Now they know they have to retake. I don't think a save is in order here. They should be taking, but Laura is just sitting in spawn.
Giving Straight time to work up on this flank. Not wanting to get caught out too early. Blitz uses the updraft, doesn't spot Straight though, but still has the expectation that he might be there.
Shadows traveling.
Looking Boathouse. Now going to use the flash in. Gets one. Lore peeks.
Player
Gets
dead.
blitzed. Flat dies. And now, beautiful retake for the side of TS. They're up to 6.
The spike is diffused.
Yeah, I don't love Solar Core's positioning there that round. Obviously, if he gets the kill on Straight, I'm not saying the same thing at all. But something I've noticed in previous matches with Team Entropy is that Solar Core ends up playing very passively in A main a lot. See where he's starting there? He doesn't actually make it up any further than that. Sits there about 40 seconds, ends up walking back into his team where a lot of the time a team fight has taken place and he isn't able to get trades. See if he's able to get value from that position this round.
Early fight. They're going to aggress into it. Avi finds one. Dart back out. And they know that somebody's cat. Solar Core should get the kill here. There's no way he doesn't.
Cover going.
Unless he's just not going to... He waits for so long.
Yeah, wanted to smoke off that mid angle, make sure that there was no chance of him getting shot from anywhere else, but gives up the timing and Straight's able to make it out with his life.
I'm seeing a lack of aggression on the side. They're taking their nice, easy pacings on the side of EP. And Apple's going to have to be very carefully here. Doesn't get the kill, but Solar Core is close. Finds the one tap. And now just aggressing and slow walking. Oh, but takes the knife out. Solar. Oh. But now, with their rotate around a bit split up, they know they can try to take B. Blitz finds Sleepy. And now they're just going to take site. 3v3 retake. Pretty solid.
Caution here.
30 seconds left.
Oh!
I'm just able to get the spike down in time before the swing from Dino. That made me feel mildly ill. All good.
I stood there, you know, clutching my pearls. Please don't die. But now, the retake's gonna happen. 3 on 3. Lore, fast.
That blind caught a lot.
Catch a lot, but they're able to act off at 1. Ult comes out. They're gonna catch 1. 1v3. It doesn't matter. Their util is on point, and that's why TS have the lead.
My ultimate is ready.
Yeah, great retake util from TS. Invested 2 ultimates into it, but are able to close out the round, so they won't be too mad about that. Really love the paranoia usage from Lore, predicting that someone would be playing up on that dice or boxes line. Ended up catching, I think, all 3, making that retake much easier for them. In this last round on their attack side, though, Team Entropy looked to be going for just a full B slam. And they're going to be running into the op of Straight.
7-4. 4 rounds in a row. They don't really care. And Straight goes down to Blitz. And now Dart coming out, and they should have a free B side. No one's really playing on it.
Yeah, Solar Core able to clear Boathouse with Shrouded Step. Or the From the Shadows, whichever one that is. I know it's one of those.
Now, they're going to slow down quite dramatically here.
Very whiffy from Blitz from main. Apple, though, the lockdown going to do a lot to delay unless TS choose to play ahead of it. Dino does end up walling off B main, but gives up his life to do it.
They tried to, and then they just stopped, realizing that, you know, once one goes down, they don't really have another chance. 5v3 hold, all of them on site. They don't really need to get off. There's no reason to save guns, and they're going to be looking for Blitz. Smoke off. Avi's around the corner. Not much time. Avi finds one. Robo-Hobo's up. Giant's only 1, and that's the round. 7-5 half for the side of EP, or for the side of TS. But I
Switching
honestly
sides.
super promising. You got 5 rounds with having single for playing against a double Sentinel comp. I'd be happy.
Yeah, I mean, 5 rounds on attack Ascent is a half you can be happy with any time of day. Still a little concerned for the side of TS. They are able to get through that half with the advantage. Straight doing really well, but AV, again, second from the bottom on his team. Having a better map than Lotus, but still slower than you would hope from your top-rated player. It will be important to see if TS are able to get those entry picks so that they're able to get into those post-plant scenarios where the double Senti becomes so strong.
They got a lot working for them this half, but there's going to be just a lot more they're going to have to fight through to get this. They really just, slowly take up mid here, find the space that they're supposed to, and now back off from it slowly but surely. Back off. 4 fight mid, and they hear the backup. Blitzes might find a timing here, like a really good timing. Does find Dino Nuggies. I know, does not get one, but Apple finds a trade. 3v3 because Paul picks up another. Blitz finds also his second of the round. He shut them down in market, and now they're slow to get out. But they are going to peek him. He dashes across, doesn't find him, but stalls enough time for the rotates to pull out. Solar finds Paul, who gets a little bit too aggressive the other way. Lore is going to try to take a timing. Finds one, that's a dink. Lore finds both! Wins the round! And that's 8! Oh.
I mean, absolute heroics off the back of Lore. Really essential for getting off to a strong start on your Ascent attack side. Exactly what you want to be seeing if you're a TS fan. Exactly what you want to be seeing if you are a fan of seeing map 3s. But we'll see if Team Entropy are able to do anything with this round. Just as Sheriff in the hands of Robo Hobo this round, but they were able to convert a bonus round on Lotus, so we'll see if they're able to do it again here.
Just waiting, patient. Blitz peeks into it, knows that there's top mid. They have the exact same strategy, where they're just all taking B main, and they got one person lurking A. It's kind of got the same ideas going along here. Now, obviously, Phoenix, so, Phoenix will not be grabbing the alt orb. It might be a random player, No consistency with these teams. But Straight has a timing towards A main. Like a really good timing towards A main. They're going to start taking Cat towards it. Solo Core's going to find one, find two, because they're just not even looking at him. And they're aware of the A main pressure. Straight, stop missing the not looking at you person. Lore is just stuck. Phantom in hand. Fine's going to find Solar, but 4 HP. And it's probably going to get cleared out by Latineo. 2. I'm so confused what's even happening on the A side of the map. Like, in the slightest. They're both in tree, but they're both going to, honestly, probably fight both of them. Blitz and Latineo.
Although, picking up the weapon of choice of Calpal Fan Club's most infamous member, Straight able to get a bit of damage onto Blitz and then TP out.
Oh, they're just going to get really aggressive into it. Dart lands, gets both. Laneo's not even looking. Straight just finds both of them with a good dart from Paul.
Yeah, I mean, solid cleanup there from TS. Not quite as clean as you might have liked, but a round is a round, and able to make it out still with 2 guns.
Just really solid holes. I for sure thought that was an EP round once they got the the mid cleared and Straight not finding the kill from behind on A. So good clutch factor. They got that clutch in them.
Blitz has the operator out now. Looked a little shaky with it in the first half, but we'll see if she's able to recover, steady her aim. So far not spotting anyone, but hearing the footsteps moving towards B.
Paul's gonna peek into the op. And he gets it! Blitz is down!
Gun here.
Oh my goodness. They have the advantage going into this. And straight, just gonna pop the utility mid, and no one's gonna even look towards him. He can kind of just keep walking if he wanted to. Take a little
Caution
stroll.
here.
Roboho's trying to cover, and Solar Core is shot off. No flasher up for Roboho, but what's tries to kill anyway. It doesn't matter.
It's an
Smoke
awkward
coming out.
fight, but Robo comes out on top. However, Avi just walks through A main, and off the back of that, Lore chooses to invest the teleport. They have a free A site.
Ah. Paul's just gonna
They all
run
have
away.
guns as well. Lore has the op, and the rest of them have picked up rifles.
Oh, it's Apple. Robo-Hobo making noise. They know where he is. 2v4 retake. And they're careful of the mid, which no one is coming from. Robo-Hobo is going to clear it, but taking a lot of time to do so. Latin, lot of people looking at him.
Cover going
They're
out.
waiting to smoke door. There's not a lot of time. They're just going to leave and save. That's going to be 10 rounds for TS.
Last player
And
standing.
Latin's looking at nothing.
Somewhere. That was a corner, you know. Maybe some nice scenery in there. Dino unable to keep the Vandal or Phantom rifle, if you will. And
Timeout.
Solarcore calling the second timeout for Team Entropy.
Both used to, or well, we'll see if this one has an effect, to be honest, because last one didn't. Actually, they started losing rounds after they called the timeout. So, hopefully this one will have, better effect.
We'll see. I mean, wouldn't really expect them to win the round immediately after this, as I think they'll be down on an eco round, but see if they make any macro adaptations as we plunge into the abyss.
Oh, the map. Why is it black and white? Are we in the 80s? I don't know if there's color television in the 80s. 60s? 40s?
I don't know, one of those, maybe.
I don't know. We're falling off the map. We're dying to the fall damage. This is a transition to Abyss, the map we're getting back. Falling straight into it. Oh! We're back! Oh! My
Good.
consciousness was starting to slip into nothing. Sorry, couldn't continue.
Yeah, you gotta lock it in, man.
Sorry.
Anyways, Sheriff, Stingers, and Bandits coming out for Team Entropy. Blitz
Let's
on
go
just
to
the
classic.
classic.
Shoot him through the wall straight. You know you want to. Just headshot him through the wall. Cheat. Turn on your cheats. Is going to shoot pistol and Paul walks out and they're going to aggress into this. Doesn't matter. Oh, they get caught out. Blitz is looking for a kill. Doesn't find one somehow to the man with his bow out.
One enemy remaining.
And now they're just looking for Latin. And I shot it through the wall.
Bro, he did the thing.
Yes. Yes.
If you are not doing well, keep trying.
I
You must
mean,
keep up appearances.
Really can't ask for a better round from Team Slugshow. Entropy going for the mid stack on their eco round and unable to find anything off the back of it. Interested to see what their setup looks like now. Looks like Solarcore gonna be taking a bit more of an aggressive A line. Blitz still challenging this B main angle with an op. We'll see
Don't lose the
if
Paul.
she is
again.
able
Don't lose the
to
Revealing.
nope.
This is Avi. Latin and Bliss, the line of defense here. Drone coming out from Paul. Gonna get all the info they need, hopefully. Oh my god, Avi taking a ton of damage.
Ooh, that's a rough one.
Quite fine. It's Solarcore TP's back sight, but I don't think they're going to end the. Oh, actually, they might. Bomb is over there.
Slugshow haven't committed anywhere just yet. Probably expect that the numbers are here by now.
They let the numbers fall off. It looks like there's 3 going A. That's but they actually are gonna probably leave to probably go towards mid.
Spike is moving towards mid.
Oh,
Pants is giving up B main, and Solar Core is filling the space just behind him. Will he
Who's
be
gonna
ready
find the
on
kill?
angle though? I don't know. We're not looking at it. Let's go. Solar Core gets the kill.
Solar Core just finding everything that they need, and Robo Hobo's gonna find another fight. Flashes the other way, sets up the wall.
30 seconds left.
A lot of utils to just stop where this is going, and it's gonna be effective. Molly, man, just stop stalling in every match. The door's also closed.
Great
have a
delay
lot
by
to go
Robo
through.
Hobo.
They're gonna break door. Door's broken. Flash through. Now just going through, setting up plant. Apple's gonna find one. Spam damage on Lore. They're blind.
Dino reloading straight with 2 with the op though.
Sorry for the third.
Get the third. Lore cleans up behind Jen.
What's happening? What's happening?
It looked so good for Team Entropy, but just not able to find the kill onto straight, and Lore good for the last as well.
What are we
Team
doing?
Entropy were waterfalling out of heaven, just getting caught off guard, I guess. I think they were both scanned as well, just losing the gunfights.
They knew where both were, regardless of if they were scanned. They knew where both were. Straight pretty much reveals where he is, and then we know Lore's planning. Why are we... Like, once the first kill happens, slow down. Don't start giving him all the angles. Oh. Oh. Oh, Robo Hobo finds it anyway. Sorry,
Great
guys. I was
recovery.
just... Sorry. Spectacular. Wanted to see the judge happen. There's another judge. It's mid. Oh. Do it straight. Shoot him through the wall.
Again?
Holding the tight angle. Jiggling. Not going to find it. Apple's just holding back. They pick up Orb and going back to repeat. They're doing a 1-1-2 towards A site. You know what's really on A site? They kind of can just kind of go there if they want to. Smoke set. And straight walks right into Solar Core. Finds the kill anyway. Plays it out. Doesn't find Blitz. They're aware of Dino Nuggies. They find both, and they're planning on A.
Yeah, I think Solar Core maybe got caught looking at the minimap, but they are able to plant open on A. Well, we're going to close the door. Never mind. Teleporting to Jen.
No closed door. No closed door. Okay. Or is door broken? Door might be broken. Door is broken. So, 3v2. Let's not, guys. Let's not throw this. Finds Paul.
Good start.
Last sitting hell. Waiting out. Finds one. Doesn't find the second. Almost gets it. With Roboho's ult ending, that was very winnable. But now, Entropy get to 6, and this is not scary in the slightest.
Oh, no, you don't deserve.
Lore, after being called out on the previous map, is in all of their own right to call out Latineo for spying on this one.
Don't feel like that. Just me? Okay.
Ooh, we got a pie. Now we're looking towards a B setup for the side of TS. Oh,
Yeah,
Apple set
yes.
fired up, Blitz.
Not going for any sort of lurking funny business, just gonna slam their heads into the B site. As I say that, straight does peek out mid.
They hear him though.
Found the rendezvous.
Oh,
Let's
uh,
may have heard it,
uh,
but also may not expect the position. Could be cleared out.
uh,
Will not be cleared out. Blocks the first on the blitz.
uh,
Does not get the second onto Latin. Latin is good for it.
no one can close this door, and it's gonna result in Dino Nuggets dying. Solar is low, and a peek from Avi, and they're gonna have sight here. 2v3 side. This is not good.
Tough retake here. Pants has the Hunter's Fury. Avi has the knives to pop if he runs out of ammo.
Get out of my way!
The Solar Core is taking his sweet time on this flank.
They're really just making sure every angle is clear. Got to make sure, guys. Let's re-clear CT as well. You know they could be there.
Oho does have full belt of util here, but Solar Core on such low AP. Actually, AV turns at just the wrong moment. It's all onto Lauren, the smoke solar core though, still on such low AP. Gets
He
the
halves
kill.
it. It's halved. Oh no, it's not. He didn't get halved, and that is the round. Oh, almost misses it, but Lauren does pick it up.
Win.
Great round.
All
and
good.
Have to.
Oh, Laura missed the first shot with the knife, but able to clean it up in the end. And Team Slugshow, after a rough showing on map 1, are able to bounce back on Team Entropy's map pick.
Just excellent. Look beautiful, and just can't really even keep it together how great that game looked.
We will see if the next map, which will be split, will live up to the standards of this match so far, or perhaps even exceed them after this quick break. Don't go anywhere.
Guys, I've lost composure. This
We had a
game has
completely normal break with
completely
no
normal
one,
countdown.
no one yelling incoherently during the countdown. Anyways, welcome back to this unbelievably important game in Group Omega. This will affect seeding not at all, but it is funny if it is funny. Anyways, Team Slugshow trying to get their numbers win on the board. I should have started with the other one, man. Team Entropy. No, not brother. Team Entropy are trying to get their first win on the board, and Team Slugshow are trying not to be the team that loses to Team Entropy. As we go into split, we will see which team will come out on top. Also, quick roster update for Team Entropy. RoboHobo had to leave early, so we have RRQ's very own Snowfall subbing in. Thank you.
We are expecting great things. If Snowfall does not drop 30, he will be officially banned from PCMT. I cannot stress enough how much he's banned, and he needs to play mix. If he's not playing mix, just pack it up, get him out.
Damn, what an ultimatum.
Yeah, I'm giving him these ultimatums. I was playing ranked with him today, and he was playing mix with me, and we were having a great time. So now he has to play mix now. No, it doesn't affect me in the slightest. I'm in the other group. This game doesn't affect me.
Well, this game doesn't affect, in fact, anyone, given that the Group Omega seeding is already fully set. However, it does affect the pride of Team Entropy if they are able to get this win across. And should Team Slugshow be the first team to fall to Team Entropy, they may be boomed beyond recovery and immediately crash out of playoffs, although that remains to be seen.
I'm excited. You know, obviously, I really want to play against them on their downfall. No, I'm kidding. I think this will be a really exciting map. Like, this is a lot to prove from both teams. You know, obviously Entropy winning the other team's map choice. They're both winning each other's map choices, but for the side of Entropy, this is like to prove that, you know, you actually are you're not going to go winless. And for the side of, obviously it's, you know, not to lose, but the side of TS is to show that you're not going to just, you know, when the opposition's weaker, you're not just going to play down to them, because you don't want that. You don't want to, you know, you want to play above them and be better than them, and not just play down to them whenever, you know, the team comes in that's not as good as you guys.
This is true. I would say still the player to watch for me in this lobby is Sleepy Bear, AV. He had a much better map 2 than map 1, but still not really the full performance we expect out of him. He went 7 and 18 on map 1, 13 and 13 on map 2, so trending in the right direction, but really still a surprising underperformance from the player who has, up to this point, been an undeniable top 3 player in the league.
Gotta put those numbers back up. You can't lose your top 10, you know, spot. Gotta keep it up there if you wanna, you know, for season 4 to be, you know, be one of the people that you look at and be like, yep, going in season 4, that guy's gonna be one of the top people.
As we'll see, though, Lore, meanwhile, while hungover, allegedly hit some absurd shots and clutches that map. Shout out Lore. As they type not R, let's go.
Arr. Sorry.
Team Slugshow, unfortunately, their scheduling issues, in fact, carry into the map, and they will always not be ready to start.
I can't believe it. Yes,
Is your mic shitting itself, or is that on my end?
mine is? No.
You seem normal again, it just died for a minute.
Great. I'm gonna blow up my microphone after this game.
Go.
So we are just kind of waiting on these readies from any of them. Yeah, I'm going to be their coach. Fuzzy, you want to be their coach as well? We all can be coaches. We'll cast from like while coaching them, watching their POVs.
We only get you get to cast all of the Team Entropy's rounds. I get to cast do Slugshow. We'll yeah, sounds like a great idea. I wonder why no one's done that before. Wait, Ian, can you give me my check mark back? I think I fucked it up by moving.
I also need my check mark back.
No, yours is still here.
Mine?
Ender kept his.
I did not keep mine. On my screen, I didn't.
Oh, fascinating. Anyways, we have done nothing of use to anybody. Team Entropy currently Dono walling Ian on the ready check. Never mind. Solar Core says R.
What are we waiting for?
Yes, waiting for Team Slugshow to resolve their. We have to resolve on Team Slugshow's scheduling issues, obviously.
Ugh. All the scheduling issues.
There are. Oh my gosh. And we go.
Ready.
And we go into Split. Perhaps the most impactful map 3 of the season so far.
Yep. Decider of their map count, which will matter never. I'm not.
No, it in terms of the tournament outcome, it matters not at all. In terms of TS getting or Team Entropy getting a win over a team going to playoffs, which would be funny, it does matter. So
beat a playoff team, but don't make playoffs.
See what happens.
Blitz
I
sounded a
will
lot like
step in.
C9.
There is only one thing that it could mean. If Entropy win this and their final game, then they get 7th seed. If they lose either one, they get 8th.
And they won't
Very
be known as the
important
worst
seeding.
team.
Thank you for the update, Ian.
They're competing with FNC currently, which that beat is not. Yeah. But if technically if they lose this map and beat DFN, they get 7th. Because beating DFN would just they have the head-to-head. So they don't actually even need this. This map actually doesn't matter. They just need to beat DFN.
Anyways, interesting to see Blitz back on the Viper. She seemed more comfortable on map 1. Definitely wasn't getting the impact one might have hoped with the op on Ascent, so perhaps going to go back to lurking around the map and trying to find impact that way. Interesting actually to see both teams running the Waylay here on AV and the new sub for TS. Nope, for Entropy, Snowfall.
Two different. No. Right. Two very different strategies coming out from the side of. You're seeing obviously the Viper, so you're running double controller and then double Sentinel again from TS.
Yeah, I mean, I like that TS at least has an identity here. They know what they like. I think just straight perma chamber, bro is cracked with the op and also can just one tap you with pretty much any gun. So I like just sticking him on the chamber. And Dino, moving over to the Sage here, I do think Sage is a bit stronger on split than Deadlock. I think Deadlock is playable, but it's down to comfort.
I'm not a big fan of these Sentinels that aren't based on like denying space, but they can just be like shot super easily. Like Sage and Deadlock have that a little bit of that issue where they kind of just watch as their util gets obliterated the second they set it. So makes it super easy to rotate out of it and not risk anything to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say Sage's biggest value on this map is just delaying in time for your team to rotate. The rotate times on defense are fairly slow, or fairly quick, rather. So even just 2 slow orbs, if the enemies respect them, can be enough to get solid numbers onto your site. That is a turtle.
Don't put straws near him. Don't put your straws near him, man. Don't do it. Stop thinking about it.
Wait, I've never noticed. It's called Speed Demon. The shop that the turtle's on. That's awesome.
Whoa.
What a
Lotus.
transition.
Mid control, taking from the side of EP. Gotta get used to these colors changing back and forth, you know?
They do that every half, you know.
No.
Blitz wins out the fight against Straight in A main. So the rest of EP break the wall in mid. Blitz tag down very low, but still could have heavy impact on this round.
Looking around, it looks like they're going to start going towards B. They got one sitting on site, one heaven. And they are making noise, so they isn't going to rotate come out.
Be right back. Slowing them down.
Here goes Snowfall in fast. It's slowed down, and Obby hits the one tap anyway. Coming through, shots coming through. Blitz hoping not to die. They're trying to gauge the backside. Somehow Obby's alive. And gets a nice planner.
Oh my god.
Gets another 2v2. Solar Core gonna find it, and also 1v1 on site. Apple finds it. Oh my goodness, chaos just erupts.
Dude, if Apple did not win that last gunfight, I would be flaming the ever-living hell out of him. What do you mean we're not covering the planner? I do suppose that the AV's movement on site was a bit unpredictable, was taking the fight over towards site, or over towards new box before, but the fact that I think Apple ran out of bullets, so you know that timing was a bit unlucky. But woof, if you're Team Entropy rather, just barely making it out of that round.
Oh, doesn't find it. They're spotted out, but Snowfall does find the kill. They're just spamming towards it. Blitz is plagued into this, fine straight. And now they have a lot of space to work with. Time, space. And Blitz is just going to dive by. This is not great. Lore has a timing. Now, will it actually come to fruition?
Lore has a timing, but also only has
And
a
Blitz is
classic,
old.
and also has no HP because Blitz shot them in the face.
Go bye-bye. And that is going to be a site for the side of Entropy.
Lore says, I fell off the ramp. Sure, buddy. That's what happened. Actually, I'm inclined to believe them. But... Anyways,
Snowball, looking for more. Doesn't find any. They're going to get the stinger.
A solid
Those
amount of damage over, but it's
chokehold.
healed up immediately. What a shot from Dino.
2 versus 3 becomes a much more winnable round. Dink's coming out. Latin's dead. And now they're just going to keep looking. Damage done to Apple. They know where both players are on site. Oh, Paul uses utility while he dies. Gets the grab. Doesn't find the kill. Looking for another. Blitz gets the trade. And that is a very good amount of eco damage.
Yeah, Blitz, safe pair of hands to end the round, but gets another round that gets scary if you're a Team Entropy fan.
Very, very solid round. And they're just going to keep their advantage. And honestly, with Entropy are playing where they're able to just kind of be everywhere has been working out really well on all their maps, I would say, for attack. Hey, coffee.
No more theory.
To see whether we get the Blitz versus Straight mini skirmish over on A.
Careful here.
All good, your teammates don't need to see. Not an important part of the game.
Not at all, not at all. And now we're seeing the lurking Viper who set up the orb on ramp. Just going to take a little bit of space. Straight backs up. Probably going to go heaven. Now Blitz could have a timing if he sets the wall right. This is going to take into a main. Doesn't even think about looking the other way. Sees Lore. 1v1. Lore wins it. The Dino Nuggies
Or
finds
wins it and Dino gets another in mid. Not really loving the util usage out from Dino, chucking a slow orb over before the wall had even broken yet, but doesn't matter, gets the kill in the end, and Solar Core down onto very low HP, although will be healed up by the Sky.
Sky grab coming out, grab Solar Core on it. Now they're just gonna hope that smoke doesn't fade, because if it does, they're just gonna get obliterated. Now into vent. A little bit of stalling, a little bit of not doing quite enough to really do it.
30 seconds
Dogging out. And trap Solar Core the Carter with the dog. It looks like they're gonna try to go mail to heaven here. And finds a kill! Solar Core finds one. Doesn't quite get the dog. 4v3. They have 50 seconds left on the clock. Avi gets one. Finishes a second. Looking for a third. And doesn't quite find it. Apple does not have enough time to plant. And that will be the round.
What does that even mean?
Wow. Wow. I can't believe it. Our OBS guy is just insulting Fuzzy. Good comms though.
I like actually don't know what you're talking about.
Neither do I.
You know what? It happens.
That's crazy. Crazy. Fuzzy, I would never do you like that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Anyways.
That's a good start.
Team Entropy grouping up towards this A site. Should be noted by this trademark here. I remembered what it was called after about 2 days. Let's go.
He plays this character, by the way.
I
Smoke
just call it
set
the
up.
trip. Why would I call it anything other than the trip? Anyways, straight TP's out. Does a bunch of damage to Blitz, but doesn't manage to connect on the kill, and the damage will be healed up by Latin.
Oh,
All runs into the smoke with a shorty and gets the punish onto straight.
great job, great job. Now it's a 4v5 retake on the site, and there's not, honestly, tries to kill, but there's not much that they're doing. Honestly, EP needs to start taking space or they are going to lose the control they want. All eased out on site, only catches one. Avi taking damage. Blitz is looking nowhere right now to help. Finally finds one. He's gonna be cleared. Slow coming out, peeks into it, doesn't find it. TP back. A lot of damage, and they're just absolutely isolated all those kills.
Yeah, I mean, clinical post-plant there from Team Entropy. I really think Team Slugshow needed to fight heavier for heaven control and ramp control before starting their retake, because there really wasn't any pressure from anywhere else on the map other than that screens area for Entropy to worry about the retake from, but
yeah, just not enough. Can't
see
believe
if
it.
they're able to make that adaptation going forward. Meanwhile, losing that round has forced Team Slugshow down onto a bit of an eco here. Lower with the Guardian, the rest of the team on pistols. AV just sending it through the smoke, unpunished, but not finding anything from it either.
Yeah, back him up, and the rotates are going to come through with a 4-man, not a 4-man, sorry, 3-man flank, but they need to start moving a bit faster. Avi does not find the kill, and now they're going to not even speed up this flank, but they're aware of it. I think they're aware of it. They're so aware of it. Solar Core, please don't look away. Solar Core is going to find one, doesn't find the second, but now they're going to be playing towards it. Apple finds the one. They're just looking for guns. Lore finds it, and now the 1v3 on site. I think Lore's is going to save.
Yeah, I mean, reasonable amount of damage done. Get the, they do get the Viper's Pit out of them on the eco round, so that's something they can be happy about. Latin should be able to grab a rifle somewhere after this, although Lore is sticking around. Maybe looking to guard those. Latin will in fact be keeping the Guardian into the next round. But Team Entropy will be keeping round 5, and they're 4th on the board.
Really spectacular round. Took it with all the space. Good contest from Avi, but just not much of the team, really. They're the backup.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to see AV on top of the board for Team Slugshow so far, but still only 5-5 hasn't been enough of an impact just yet to get them more than one round on the board.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, grabs. Everything grabbed. Snowfall just gonna dive on top, finds the kill.
I mean, pretty much no resistance there from Team Slugshow. Obviously, AV, not much she could do there on the site. Slowed up, but the rest of the team not there in time to support him.
There we go, ramps play. They're going to be contesting it. Try to clear this.
Is what I wanted to see from them. No one following those prowlers in though. C's now committed, and Blitz able to find the first, and Solar Core has the trade onto Pants as well.
Heaven and ramp, and they're pushing up screens right now to take these fight. Lore has 2 people coming her way. Finds one. Almost finds the second. But Chamber's just gonna run and get far out of there. Now it's gonna be round 5 for them. I'd love to see a timeout come out here.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of early A space being given just for free to Team Entropy. Obviously, they had a solid exec there with the convergent pass from Snowfall. Hard to do much on site there as AV, but I do think that they need to figure out their A-hold, as they're, I believe, one successful round involved forcing the other team into B on low time and just getting all the kills there.
Yep. Another eco? They are, kind of. Straight has not. But he's currently 1 in 5, so maybe this off is going to be game changing for them. Oh, they saw Lore. Or not Lore. Pants. Paul.
I've got your
Paul, my goat, getting the info that they are in fact going A again. As I say that, though, this info is not good. He spots the waylay in the sky, but the rest of the team just walking into the B site, and Snowfall has a pick on A anyways.
They should recognize there's a flank. If they're not playing for it, I think they're going to die to it. Oh no, he misses!
Oh no.
And now they're just going to rotate off. It's planted B, but honestly, there's 3 players on site, so even if they wanted the full retake, they're kind of screwed.
Straight might just be looking to save this op again.
100%. They're trying to look to improve their guns. Straight's just get a save. They're just going to try to fight kind of anywhere right now, but not doing a whole lot. Lore blinded, not even trying to look away.
Nice flash.
And Dino Nuggies, damage done, but you're gonna take some. Wall it. Oh, if he walls it off. Hold on, Blitz might tie the bomb. Oh no, but they're just gonna pick up the kill. Oh, he didn't. It wasn't close enough. That would be really funny. Oh,
Speaking
so
of funny, Lore unable to keep their gun. Straight does still have the operator, but as you mentioned last round, only 1 kill so far. Very quiet start from Straight.
A gift.
Super sub allegations. I believe it. Mr. Snowfall just really dominating.
Snowfall's counterpoint. Anyways, Straight peeking early and spotted wallbang headshot. Good for Solar Core. Dino goes for the wall off, but no res available, so they are into this round in a raw 4v5.
Uh-oh. A very good lurk. Just all the way in. Apple's all the way through, and Lore is unaware.
It's a good position, but also no one here to really punish off of this.
The Vents
I
players.
say that. The Vents players. Not expecting someone so close. Apple drops in, though, not expecting the second one to be there.
Where are you? Marked 1.
Team Entropy sort of just dicking around in heaven, not quite sure what they're doing, now deciding to go for the commit onto the site. Paul, though, gets the first, Pants gets the second. Blitz, though, finally cleans up the site player. Solar Core spots Paul, but unable to clean it up. Blitz kills going back and forth, and all of a sudden it's a 1v1. Blitz, though, has to recover the spike and doesn't know where AV is.
Not a lot of time. AV going towards ramp, which allows the Blitz this free plant. Speeding up, making noise. Letting him know right where this fight's going to take place. Just really running in the site bash just to get him off guard. And goes back, tries to fake it out, thinks it's the other direction, misses by Blitz, and Avi gets their second round win on the board.
Yeah, honestly, didn't love how AV played that, but in the end, as a mustached man once said, it's an FPS game. You get shot, you die. And unfortunately for Blitz, she got shot and died.
Horrific. Why would they do that?
It's still a rough buyout here for TS, though. One player still on a Guardian, one player on regen shields, and if they lose this round, only AV will have the money left to buy in the next. Straight is one off the Tour de Force, so could invest that. But Lore actually picking up the Odin.
All set up towards the A spot. And here the jump, they're going to set it early, and like, yeah, and setting it early, just not getting what you need out of it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're using the wall that early, I really would like to see you fighting over the orb at least, trying to pick that up, get something out of it, but instead just Blitz breaks it instantly. Straight, though, gets one in mid, but traded instantly by Apple.
Man take mid, the eye is going to come out. At least know that they're still there. And they're going to take towards vents. Dino Nuggies has to be very careful. And is not very careful.
Doesn't is careful.
Does is not careful.
Is doesn't is not is the.
I don't know what's happening here. They're just kind of stalling out. Having fun, I guess.
The noise in my head bothering you?
Yeah. The noise in my head is bothering me as well, so like, don't worry about it.
He has a chance to catch a timing onto Blitz, but
30 seconds
not
left.
going all the way. Now walking there, but looking the wrong direction, finally makes the connection.
But they're going the other way.
The rest of Team Entropy, yeah. But after hitting A so many times, find a free B site, and it'll be a 3v3 post plant. Apple actually invested in the Steel Garden early. That feels quite early. Not sure if they heard someone close or what, but only Paul caught in it, and no real delay, though. Solar Core going for the late round wrap. This is such a staple of good split gameplay. Latin swinging out of B main, but unable to find anything. AV invest the convergent pass. Solar Core spray is rough, but does get Paul
Pass
down to
utility on
very
side,
low.
set up.
84, unable to connect with the Odin spray. Paul on just 6 HP, going to be forced to try to get out of here, but find it unlikely he's going to be able to make it out with his life as Solar Core cleans up his second on the round.
Great round, great holds, great fake setup. They needed a reclear mid, but didn't. You know what? That all allowed them to take that timing mid because it forced them to speed up. They couldn't, take all the way in because, can't clear heaven because it could be up there. Don't have guns, so they just sit, wait, and then they can't reclear mid. Works in their favor. Do I think it's a good ult? No. But
did they win the round?
They won the round because of it.
Yeah. And also Apple's 13-4, so honestly not impossible that they might be able to get one up for the last round of the half. AV spots out Solar Core's shoulder and straight gets off to the start that he has been missing so far.
Slow down.
Looks like Blitz is going to get chomped up. They know where he is. Finds one, finds two!
You say that.
Oh, no! And Apple's lurking
Apple
the
is
whole way around.
in their walls.
This is not good. This went from good to bad very quickly.
So it does take a bit of chip damage to the wall, but Apple, the position in heaven, spots out Lure, shoots one in the back, gets a second onto Paul, straight, not expecting the position, and Apple's Lure gets everything. An 8th round for Team Entropy.
You're telling me they're two top frags put together a round, crafted by hand? I don't believe you. Eepy with 8, and it's just
That's
keeps
shoes.
going.
Anyways.
Yes.
Latin now picking up the Odin as well. Only 1 in 7 so far, but 5 assists, and honestly, with how Apple and Blitz have been playing, hasn't needed the kills to win the rounds anyways.
One player B right now.
Blitz got another kill in A main.
And Sora
Soldier
finds
got a
another one mid.
kill in mid.
This is not good. This is a very excellent attack side.
Dino's position is could
wall.
cause some problems.
Oh no.
Said walls and chooses to invest the res. Blitz not quite able to punish, goes for the jumping shot.
There.
This is the sort of delay util I do want to see out of my Sage player on this map, but the noise cut from Team Entropy, I say the noise cut, but they're rotating and Dino will actually be on the right side of the map to slow them down again.
But will it be enough? That's the real question. Will it be enough?
I'm gonna go with very definite maybe.
I love the maybe call. Dasher on side, but the stun hits his own teammate.
Unlucky, and Dino gets 2 on site. Solid site anchoring.
The lurk doesn't work either. Now it's Apple and Latin. Rifle and rifle. Looks like Latin's lagging.
10 seconds left.
It's fine, probably.
Last player standing.
I fear we may be going into attack.
Yeah, I
Wait.
think we're going into attack.
They have reconnected allegedly, but that is
a
an
very
unfortunate
unfortunate
way
way.
to drop the rounds.
Last round before the switch.
Super unfortunate. I think we'll have to, reminisce on this round for a while, how, they weren't quite able to get that 10-2. Really cry about it.
I mean, they have 4 ults online, everything except the Sky ult, so... I told you Apple was good for another ult in the half, even if we weren't happy with how we used the first one. Sometimes that is the best way to use your ults, is just use that. Why is there a mini Viper inside of Viper? What?
That's her mask.
That's her. It just gets bigger?
Yeah, I guess.
Crazy.
That's actually criminal. That's actually criminal. I wonder how many issues that's caused.
Probably.
Do you like another protein shot?
Some.
Extras protein shot. I love protein in my coffee.
Looks like both teams are ready. We should be getting back into it as the timer starts to move again. We will see if yes, it is. You have stupid, unfortunately.
7:25:09. It's not moving, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ian has paused the timer again.
He fell for the bait. He fell for the bait. He fell. Hold on. Hold on.
Yep.
We baited our producer.
We baited our producer into thinking there was a tech issue when there wasn't. Let's fucking go. Both teams, though, appear to be ready. Snowfall once again with the in chat, signifying their readiness. And we'll see if Team Entropy can close out the 9-3 half. They have the Steel Garden, Viper's Pit, Cosmic Divide, and... wait a second, Convergent Pass to work with, as Team Slugshow have none such tools.
This man knows ball. I don't know ball. Alt used. Not anyone on it, but they are just gonna
ball
get
around. Yeah, at least Team Slugshow learning from their previous mistakes, not playing on the A site when there is a Convergent Pass online, but...
that doesn't seem like a good ultimate.
Isn't that... No, I actually like it. It means that you don't cut up the weird angles for the, We'll get into the nerdy analysis for afterwards. Dino does find Snowfall through the smoke, though.
Shotgun in hand. Looking for the close angle. Well divided. They're just popping ultimates like they're candies. Blitz finds another
Avi's on site,
One
and they can't
enemy
quite
remaining.
locate. Look, Avi's behind him!
All good.
Almost messed me up.
Solarcore finds the kill, and they have a 9-3 half.
I mean, I actually really love what I saw out of Team Entropy there. I feel like a lot of the time, people just carry their ults into the next half for fun, I guess, but Team Slugshow investing everything and getting the round off the back of it. I honestly do really like that pit that they used as opposed to the one that goes under heaven, because that one makes it a bit more awkward for your site players. There can be more weird angles that defenders can sneak onto the site from if you're not watching everything carefully. But that one sort of gives you firmer control over one area of the map, and we saw that they were able to lock down, no one able to get in from CT. The only player who's actually able to make it to site was the one who dashed out of heaven.
Viper Orb used mid. They're just going to keep that to keep the stall up. 3 players are mid. And they're hearing a lot of noise vent. And they're just going to
Finally
rotate
remembers to
back.
put the
It's
wall
gonna-
down.
Yeah. I don't know, he's in. Made noise. They do hear the player in there. Spam comes out from Snowfall. Walling him off.
Not actually taking the heaven space just yet off that, and Blitz
Oh.
good for the first. Dino trades onto Apple. Blitz gets 2 though. And the third.
Enemy remaining.
Oh. Finds it. They know where Avi is. They have to play together. Snowfall needs to wait. He knows they're both going to be kind of over there. Baits him over, but no one falls for it. They know he has to plant a bomb. Dink coming out. Solarcore swings, gets good timing, and they get the trade out.
That
Or not-
is great micro from Team Entropy there. As soon as Snowfall ends up actually taking the fight, sort of baits AV into committing to it, gets back behind the corner, as Solarcore is there to get the trade. Double outlaw coming out from the side of Team Entropy on both Snowfall and Latin, who is low-key on Pie Watch again, but while up 10 to 3, probably not too unhappy about it anyways.
10 to 3. They need to win this because they can't afford going to 11. If they lose this round, they are for sure looking at troubles. Dino Nuggets just finds one while spraying, shoots it. They're looking at multiple.
Slugshow forced into this round, putting all of their eggs in this basket.
They find another kill. Blitz finds another. Last inning right on the wall, straight in trouble. Has a stinger, finds one. Now Snowfall
All the bullets
backing
from the
up.
Headhunter still as well.
He can't play too far up. He knows Blitz is looking from above. So where will they go? They see he backed up. He's looking for it. Keeps peeking. Can't find it. Doesn't have spike either.
This wall is going to break soon as well.
Doesn't have a lot to work with, and he can't really save, to be honest. He kind of needs to either win this round, because there is not a buy for next. Taking orb touch. Just hiding away. 8 seconds till his TP. He sees where Snowfall is.
Teleport's ready.
And he's just watching it. Jumps around, they
30
get the
seconds
spot
left.
out, and he's looking to dash. They're all looking to do something. They're just waiting it out patiently. Oh, doesn't quite find it. There it comes out. They've isolated him to the back, and I find it. 11 to 3. That is dangerous. The side of Entropy.
I mean, great work from Team Entropy there. Avoiding going down to the force buy from Team Slugshow. They just got a little too separated on their entry, weren't quite able to isolate anyone on the B site, got picked off, and they're going to be forced onto another awkward buy here. Outlaw still in the hands of Team Entropy as well, will be effective onto at least 2, if not 3 members of Team Slugshow.
Yeah.
Going for a heavy mid play here.
Fast, aggressive. Blitz finds one, but the trade comes out. And where are they going to go? Really just waiting. Like, really just waiting.
They've all stuffed themselves into mid.
And Apple picks up one. Oh, no.
This is such a cringe position from Solarcore. If it's not cleared, he could Just win the entire round here.
And they're just sitting in vent. They're just sitting. They're not really doing anything. They're playing super reactive right now, which I don't know if that is
I mean,
necessarily.
they're waiting for a push out of Team Entropy, but Entropy
gonna
don't
get
have any pressure anywhere on the map. They don't feel like they need to.
Now they're gonna push up straight into mail. Straight just gets found out. Trace comes through. Doesn't matter. Apple finds her third kill, and now all alone. Sleepy Bear, 34 HP. Fakes plant
30
with
seconds
nobody around. And now they know the possibility of CT. Solar Core
Does have the opportunity to do the funniest rotate ever, but instead commits to the reload, goes back to beat a plant. Will tuck behind the box safely, but he's going to be stunned out by Solar Core.
Oh,
actually, it looked doable for Avi, but Solar Core with the run and gun Spectre, knowing that Avi was just 1 HP, is able to clean it up, and Team Entropy are 1 round away from getting their first win of the season.
And it is a very, very light buy on the side of... maybe not super light, but it is... Well, maybe I underestimated their money. They're not buying utility. That's what it is.
There's going to be some missing util. There's going to be a Guardian in the hands of Dino. There's going to be some light shields. The Outlaw still in play from Snowfall is going to work onto Dino, Lore, or Paul. We will see in this round what Team Slugshow's solution to this will be. Flash out from Latin early gets the information, and Blitz gets the first pick onto straight.
Snowfall taking some damage. Really
Snowfall taking some damage, but actually I was going to say doing some onto AV, but he didn't. I lied. Blitz, though, laying down the Viper's Pit in mid, making this such a hostile part of the map for Team Slugshow to try to scale into. AV's going to challenge it. Going to challenge it and win.
That is a super risky move, but it turns out on the side of the Team's Slugshow, and now they find another pick, and they're going to go force you towards mid. Apple finds one, they go swinging in. Apple finds 2, and the last 2 players are looking towards mid. Paul not picking it up. Apple finds 3. They're just going to look at Lore. 1v3 sends the blind out, doesn't get any, and that is a 13-3.
Defenders win.
A dominant showing from Team Entropy to close out the final map and get their first win on the season. They're out of playoffs, unfortunately for them, but they can be happy that they at least had at least one solid showing. Blitz showing up, Apple showing up, 21-8 and 23-9 respectively.
Damn. They were just dominating. They did not. It was not a close game.
Yeah, I mean, AV did wake up towards the end, 19-15, improved his performance across all 3 maps, but really nothing close to what we'd seen from him previously. But that's not to take away at all from what Team Entropy were able to do. They looked like a different team than the Team Entropy that have been playing in previous games, confident, taking fights everywhere and winning them as well.
Just looked overall like a way better performance from the side of EP. It looked like, honestly, if you took this game and looked at it and went, yeah, these guys made playoffs. I'm so sorry to let you know this. They did not.
Well, one of them did, but it was not the team that won 13-3 on the last map.
It was not, which is so unfortunate, like in the sense of, this team now is looking better, and they aren't quite able to quite do it.
Unlucky for them, but they do still have one game left to play against DFM to see who will secure the 7th seed. Very exciting stuff.
Oh yeah, super
And
exciting.
also a lot of pieces here to be excited for in upcoming seasons. Apple, in particular, I think, really heavily underrated player on this roster. I think they've been super consistent. even when the rest of the team is struggling, Apple's just been the rock for them the whole time.
Yeah, same with Blitz. His first half of the season started a little rough, but the second half has looked great. Robo Hobo first 2 maps also looked very good. Solar Core was just solid today, which is definitely an improvement from what we've seen over the last couple of matches.
Also, I mean, top to bottom, even Latin putting in the work looked a little rough maps 2 and 3, but they were winning some really important clutches on map 1 that I think were really what started the momentum for Team Entropy.
Yep, couldn't agree more. We've got Apple and Solar going in here to do the interview.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, I'm camera shy. I'm sorry.
They see half my face. They don't see my other eye.
They don't see anything for me. I'm camera shy, bro, and I don't have a profile picture like ready on standby to be like, yeah, this is me.
All good. Congratulations on the win, guys. How do you feel?
Thank you. Bro, man. Like it was just we just wanted a win, man. It was a desperation thing. Like all we cared about was just not ending the season winless, and we didn't, and that was big for us, I think.
Yeah. The end of the science experiment, man. We're done. we flew this. This is the science experiment. This entire team is just a science experiment.
Truly, it was a science experiment. How many things could go wrong for a team in a single season of PCMT?
It's crazy.
I mean, you guys have had it rough so far, but really glad to see that you're able to get at least one win. Sort of MIBR versus Envy vibes, honestly, on that last map. That wasn't even close. Was there anything in particular that you guys changed from previous games, or is it just everything finally falling into place?
I'm not gonna lie. I think we were like, okay, so long as we get Lotus, we can win Lotus. I think we were very confident there, and so like that part of the plan was like as expected. I think we were hopefully trying to win this 2-0 because we had played Ascent before, and like we kind of knew the mistakes we made on our attack side. So I actually thought that went better for us. I think the defense side obviously didn't go according to plan. And then I had to be reminded, like going into map 3, that we had actually played Split before, I think somewhere in some official. So we just came into that like, just full balls to the wall. We'll run this shit on the fly.
Yep. Worked out well. How are you guys feeling going into the? Yes, sir. How are you guys feeling going into the DFM game? Your guys' last game to prove you're not the worst team in Omega.
I will say, we have been cooking some stuff up for y'all. It's gonna be a very great view for the viewers. We have something cooked up. For sure.
It'll be a match to watch. Even if it doesn't, mean anything, because like both of us are eliminated from playoff contention. Like, I think it might be like the match to watch. If I don't want to overhype it, but yeah.
We got some stuff cooked up. I think y'all like it.
I'm excited personally.
I'm also excited.
You get to see something that you haven't seen all season. We'll say that. All season. This is the first you'll see all season.
A surrender round 5? Is that what we're cooking?
Oh no! Better, maybe better actually. It might be better. Who knows?
We're swapping players mid round. We swap them out round to round.
You can keep guessing, but I'm not gonna reveal it, man. You'll just have to find out.
We're tight-lipped. We're tight-lipped, man.
You have to find out the game, man. You have to watch. Must see.
Any theories, Fuzzy? What do you think they're cooking up?
Oh, I'm hoping to see the. I don't know if you watched Game Changers Champs a while ago, but there was a team. I think it was Zipto. They were like a really cracked like Singaporean team.
I think you're thinking about SMG. You're talking about the SMG.
Oh, SMG. You're right. I think that core ended up going to Zipto, but you're right. It was SMG. They were picked. They were on Lotus, and they ended up picking the wrong agents by mistake. They went quadruple duelist and put their duelist player on Cypher, which was very good, and kicked the ever-loving shit out of EG's GC team. So I don't know, maybe something like that. We'll just have to watch and find out.
Yeah, you just have to watch and find out.
I'm excited. I can't wait. The viewers at home, for sure, they can't wait either. I guess we'll have to keep, we'll have to stay. This game's starting tomorrow. I'm talking to the commissioner. The game is tomorrow at 1 a.m.
Whoa!
So we're getting
3 hours
getting
now.
going. Yeah,
Basically 3 hours. 3
You
hours.
guys better lock in.
Oh man, I gotta hit the range. No.
The commissioner has called it.
Ah man.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I have any other questions. I'll give Ender a second to think, but is there anything you guys want to just say to your adoring fans who are so glad that you finally got a win? Anyone you want to shout out?
Ooh, I want to shout out my TNTT friends from Canada. Shout out to the Canadians. I love y'all so much. I love y'all Canadians.
I guess for me, shout out. I know I'm in Texas now. I've just moved, but shout out to all Pennsylvanians. My heart goes out to you guys, bro.
What after Blitz?
They treat us like shit, but it's like you're number one in my heart. Don't worry about it. She's from Philly, yes. That does include Lore. Shout out to you. You were actually low-key stomping us on map 2. I ain't gonna lie. None of us expected that out of you. Out of the Clove player who hates open.
Lore was hitting some absurd shots on map 2. Shout out hungover Lore.
Hungover Lore is crazy.
Anything else from you, Ender?
No, I don't got anything.
Well, in that case, thank you guys so much for joining us on the desk. Congratulations on your win. I don't believe there are any games officially scheduled for next week, but if you were a member of the Plat chat Discord, you can keep an eye out for that. And if you are not, you can keep an eye on scheduled matches on PCMT.gg. There's all sorts of exciting stuff there. Like stats from this season and past seasons, stats and match data from the EMEA region as well.
Have you plugged?
And
no, see it.
Sting and Toxic have put a lot of work into it, so as many people who can should go check that out. With that, thank you, Apple and Solar, for joining us. I've been Fuzzy the Cat, joined by Ender. Shout out Valencia for observing and Ian for doing production, and we will see you guys for the next game. Bye-bye.
I'm out to tea, by the way. I'm subbing.